Ever wondered how Booking.com makes billions just by helping people book hotels online? Today we're diving into what businesses Booking.com really owns and how this online travel giant makes its money. Welcome back to Nomad Investing. I usually break down how companies work, how they make money, and whether their stock is worth buying. But today we're focusing on what does Booking.com do. Let's start with this. Booking.com isn't an independent company. It's owned by a US-based company called Booking Holdings, which is one of the largest online travel corporations in the world. The original Booking.com was bought by a US-based company called Priceline. After that, the company changed their name to Priceline Group. And after that, they changed their name to Booking Holdings, Inc. So, what kind of businesses does Booking own? Booking Holdings owns a group of powerful brands in the travel space. Here's a quick rundown. Booking.com, their biggest platform focused on hotels, apartments, and travel deals around the globe. Priceline, big in the US, known for discounted travel packages. Kayak, a travel search engine that compares prices across websites. Agoda, a top platform in Asia, also focused on the hotel bookings. Rentalcars.com specializes in global car rental bookings. OpenTable, a restaurant reservation service, mainly in the US and Europe. Together, these brands give Booking Holdings a presence in nearly every part of your trip, from where you sleep to where you eat. Well, how does Booking make money? Alright, let's talk about how they actually make money. Booking Holdings uses two main business models. First is the agency model. This is when a customer books a hotel through Booking.com. And after their stay, the hotel pays a commission to Booking.com. This model is used by Booking.com, Agoda, and others. Commissions typically range around 10 to 20%. So let's say you book a $100 hotel. After your stay, the hotel pays $10 to Booking.com. Second is the merchant model. This is where Booking buys rooms in advance at a discount, then sells them to users at a markup. You mostly see this model used on Priceline and sometimes Agoda. For example, if there was an event, Priceline would buy 10 rooms for the night and try to sell them, for example, 30% markup. They also make money from advertising, data analytics, and reservation fees through OpenTable. But at the end of the day, hotel commissions are their biggest revenue driver. Why Booking dominates and how it compares to competitors. Booking.com isn't the only company in the online travel game, but it's one of the most profitable. Let's break down why they dominate and how they stack up against Airbnb, Expedia Group, and Google Travel. Inventory and focus. Unlike Airbnb, which focuses on mainly vacation rentals and private homes, Booking.com offers everything. Hotels, apartments, hostels, resorts, and more. It's kind of like the Amazon of accommodations. Let's compare. Airbnb is great for long-term stays and unique experiences, but has limited hotel listings. Expedia Group, which owns Hotels.com and VRBO, splits its focus between hotels and vacation rentals. Then there's Google Travel that doesn't book anything itself. It just redirects you to the other sites. The conclusion is that Booking.com's edge is wideness. You can find everything in one place without jumping between apps. Second is conversion and user experience. Booking.com has one of the highest conversion rates in the industry. Why? The site is simple to use, has millions of reviews, instant confirmations, and flexible cancellation options. If you compare, Airbnb often requires hosts to manually approve bookings, which add delays. Expedia's interface can feel cluttered and tries to upsell too much. And Google Travel is clean, but it's not built for fast bookings. And on my own experience, booking is just easy. There's no tax in this price yet, or wondering if you got the hotel booking or not yet. In conclusion, booking wins by keeping things frictionless. It feels like a modern e-commerce platform, not a travel maze. Third, global reach and localization. Booking.com operates in over 220 countries and territories, supports 40 plus languages, and adapts its listings and prices depending on where you are. If you compare, Airbnb is global but stronger in urban and tourist-heavy areas. Expedia is great in North America but struggles a bit in emerging markets. Here you could also mention Agoda, which is also owned by Booking. Covers the Asia Pacific market really well. In conclusion, Booking doesn't just go global, they go local. That gives them a serious advantage. Fourth, the marketing muscle. Booking spends billions every year on performance marketing, especially Google Ads. In fact, they're one of Google's biggest ad clients. In comparison, Airbnb is cutting back on ads and leaning more into brand marketing. Expedia also spends heavily, but their budget is split between many brands. In conclusion, when you Google a hotel, Booking is almost always at the top, and that's not by accident. Fifth is profitability. Here's the kicker. Booking Holdings is significantly more profitable than Airbnb and Expedia. Why? Because they run a lean asset-light model and earn a cut from nearly every transaction. If you compare, Airbnb has to manage host issues, reviews, and regulations. Expedia runs a more complex structure with multiple brands. And maybe luckily for Booking, Google Travel doesn't make money directly from bookings, at least not yet. In conclusion, Booking.com figured out how to scale big without owning anything, and it brings money doing it. Final thoughts. So now you know, Booking Holdings isn't just Booking.com. It's a massive digital travel empire that quietly powers much of the global tourism economy. With brands like Priceline, Agoda, and Kayak under its belt, it covers almost every aspect of your trip. From where you stay, to how you get there, to where you eat. It dominates because of its scale, efficiency, and smart strategy. And unlike many tech companies, it's highly profitable while still growing globally. Whether you are someone who loves to travel or you're thinking about investing in travel stocks, understanding how Booking works gives you a front seat to how modern tourism really operates. And if you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more company deep dives, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.